Welcome back. When a mortgage lender pulls your credit, it can trigger a chain reaction of events, and that is the focus of today's HomeWise topic. Tyler, if you noticed, I used the word trigger intentionally in the introduction there, because that's what we're talking about today. Trigger leads. Many of you have probably never heard about this, so let's just talk about what it is. It has to do with when your credit report has a hard credit pull on it. So just tell us what these things are.
Well, so it's basically another way for credit bureaus to make money on us. And when they know that you're up to something, they can then monetize that event of you doing something and selling that information to other people. So if in the mortgage industry, for example, when we do what's called a hard credit inquiry, that alerts credit bureaus that you did it. And as soon as that inquiry goes out, that information is literally immediately sold to anybody willing to pay for it, and leads to a series of things that happen, which we'll talk about in the next garage door.
Yes, and we want to talk about who is actually getting this information, right? So that's behind garage door number 2. So who is paying the credit bureaus to get the information about you if you've just had your credit pulled?
Well, I mean, to keep it simple, anyone willing to pay for it. They have to have access, so they have to have a relationship with a credit vendor. So, like, your neighbor can't do it, right? But you know, anybody who is in the mortgage business that is participating in the purchasing of these leads, they're getting knowledge that this inquiry happened. And those lenders who paid to get that information then are very aggressive, frankly, about trying to get in touch with those people looking to buy homes. We've talked about this before, like I'll be on the phone with clients when we do our hard credit inquiry because it's such an issue, like we had to modify our process. And in the call, I'll say, okay, I'm gonna hit the button, say when your phone starts ringing or you get text messages. And I'm not exaggerating, within 10 seconds every time, they're already getting phone calls and text messages from other lenders. And you know, some of the folks that reach out are ethical and say things that are appropriate. I've had people say that they were me calling to follow up about their loan application. So you also get some kind of like really uncool, unethical approach that happens, and that's unfortunately the downside of trigger leads.
I think that's predatory. Is that the term that they use when that kind of thing happens? Right now, though, all of this being said, it is legal for them to do that. Let's go to garage door number 3 and talk about if this happens, and it will if you have a hard credit pull. There's really not a question of whether it will or not. What's the potential upside maybe to it and the downsides? So
upside, like you're going to get some more options, right? If you actually take the time to talk to all these people, you certainly will get other options. The thing that I found though is the types of folks that buy these types of leads aren't able to get their own referral business. They prey on people that they know are active and they just try to win the business at the last minute. But they're very unsolicited solicitations. I mean, you can't really put a stop to it once it's started. You just ignore the calls and text messages, which is what most of our clients do. But you just gotta be really careful with the scams. Now, there is something that you can do, 2 things really, to avoid this from being an issue. The first is you can put your name on the Do Not Call registry. I'd like to assume that most of these folks do run numbers through the Do Not Call registry before they start dialing, because there's huge fines if you don't. The second thing is you can remove yourself from pre-screen credit offers. So Opt-Out Pre-Screen is a website you can go to and submit your information for free electronically, and then you just won't get stuff like this. It actually removes you from the credit bureau's ability to pop out these alerts and some other things that it'll tell you about on the website. But bottom line, legislation has been tried to do something with this for a long time. At some point it'll pass, but for now it's really struggled, and it's just helpful to understand why it happens and what exactly is happening.
Exactly. Tyler, thank you so much. If you would like to share what you have learned here today, or maybe check out some of our other HomeWise topics, just go to our website, who13.com.